Hello guys, this is Hassan Basot Electricals. Today we have designed direct online starter, forward running and reverse running interlock. So this is how the drawing is, and then normally when forward and reverse is running, we'll have the main stop button which can stop the both two sides, the both 2 points. I mean forward, the stop button which can stop the forward and stop the reverse. So we'll have only one stop button, and then as you are seeing the diagram, we'll have two stop button. This is one stop button, we'll have two start button, and then we'll have only one stop button. So this is our main stop button. So this stop button is controlling between the forward and the reverse. It's controlling the two. So when any of them is running, when you press the stop button, it will switch off. So in the design, we'll have only one stop button, and then we'll have two start button, and then one start button is for the forward, and then other start button is for the reverse. So let's follow the drawing and see how we can follow the drawing and wire it. So from our power source to the we'll have overload, and overload has a two different points of terminals, which is normally open and the normal close. And then normally, overload, the disconnection is needing the normal close, which is 95 and 96. From our power to the overload 95, from overload 96 to the stop button number 1. And normally we'll have stop button which has a 1 and then 2. So from overload to the stop button number 1. So from the stop button number 2, it has a 2 cables. What I mean is, you put a 2 cable into the stop button number 2, and then one is going to the forward, and then other one will go to the reverse. That's why you see that there is a one cable or one line passing through from the stop button. So it will 2 cables, and 2 cable, one will go to the forward, and then other one will go to the reverse. So let's see. So now, from our start button, this 2 cable, like I said, is 2 cable. So we'll pick one cable from the stop button number 2, come here, which is our forward connection, our forward contactor connection. So from the stop button, when we take that cable from the stop button and then come to our forward start button, each running or each connection has its start button, this start button is for the forward start button. So from there to the start button also has number 3 and then number 4. So when we pick the cable from the stop button, we'll come to put it on number 3 of the start button. So from number 4 of the start button to the auxiliary contactor. So when you connect this thing, when the forward is running, it means that the reverse cannot operate unless you off the forward before the reverse can start running. So from the 4 to the reverse auxiliary contactor, normal will have auxiliary contactor, that's normal close, which is 21 22 NC, 61 62 NC, 51 52 NC, 71 72 NC. So that is how it goes. And then so from this forward connection, this stop button is for the forward, but this connection, you put it to the reverse connection. That's why you see reverse connection is here. So from that cable for the forward, you come and put it on the what auxiliary contactor of the what of the reverse. So from there it will come to A1, which is contactor coil A1, and then A2, and then that auxiliary, it will come back to the forward coil, which is contactor coil, which is A1, and then you connect it to the A1, and then this is A2 is for the neutral. That's all. So let's come back here. So after this, we'll loop another cable from the start button number 1, from that start button number 1 to the forward contactor hold on, forward contactor hold on, and then from that it also has normally 13 normal open and then 14 normal open. So when you loop here, it will come to the contactor hold on, which is forward contactor hold on 13, and then this one is 14, going back to the start button number 4. So I think we have finished here. So let's come back here. Don't forget, I already tells you that this line is 2 cable, and then we'll finish the other cable a level 1 cable. So we'll pick that another cable, come to the reverse contactor connection. This is the reverse contactor connection, and this stop button is the reverse contactor, the reverse the reverse start button. So from there you repeat the same thing as here, like I said. So this is a contactor hold on for the reverse, and then this auxiliary contactor for the forward, and then this contactor coil, which is A1 and then A2. So let's go and test it, and then we'll design our wiring. Our wiring is here, so let's go and test it and see how we have done it. So this is our wiring. So when you follow the drawing, it will teach you how to do these connections. It's not difficult. It's just that any line you see in here is a cable going to where it is. It's not difficult. It's just a simple thing. Just follow the drawing. When you follow the drawing, it will teach you, guide you everything, so that at the end of the day you will design like this. So any cable or any line you are seeing here is a cable to here, or it's a cable here. Anything you see in the drawing is a cable. Like this one is a cable, this one is a cable, this one is a cable, and I already said this is a 2 cable. One is going here and one is going here. So any line you are seeing here on the drawing is a cable. So when you follow this drawing, you can design the same like this. So let's go and test it and see how the connection is running.